copies of the robot online. There's also a whole lot of work there that our local radio club has done with some satellite communication. We'll be able to speak to other scouts around the continent and up into Europe and South Asia. On the next day, Subcamp 1 is going off on their activities. So they will get in a bus early in the morning and they will go to a community service location on the way to their offsite adventure. And depending on which adventure you go to, there's a few different community service activities that we'll do in partnership with local Rotary clubs. And then there are four off-site short-lived activities. One is caving in the cradle of humankind. So you'll abseil into a cave and spend 3 hours exploring it. And for the rest of the day, you'll be camping in a rustic campsite up in the mountains. One is a gig adventure, which is a rowing expedition where you will row 12 kilometers across the Val Dam, camp the night, and the next morning row back. The next one is a cultural expedition to Pretoria, where you will be able to camp in an ox wagon. I'm told they're a little bit cold, so you should bring a warm sleeping bag. But you'll also then get to learn about some of the experience of living the way people did on the frontier 200 years ago, including cooking some food. You will be given a traditional meal for supper. You'll learn about the cultures and the history of the country. And then the last activity is a hike in the Magaliesberg Mountains. And that will be a guided hike led by a group who have a lot of experience working with scouts. There will be some wildlife to see there. It's up in the mountains. It's quite remote. It's quite dark at night. So we'll do some stargazing for those of you, especially for those of you from the Northern Hemisphere, to see the southern sky, which is quite different from what you're used to. So those are the four activities. We're asking participants to rank them from 1 to 4, and then we're going to do our best to make the most people as happy as possible. So everybody will hopefully get their first or second choice. And looking at the voting so far, it's pretty evenly split. So it looks like we should be able to give everybody